Unexpected.
Serious.
Mysterious.
Suspenseful.
Thrilling. Dramatic.
Melodramatic.
Interesting.
Complex.
Probably exhilaration. Yes, that's a good word. And if you don't know what it basically means the feeling of extreme happiness. Which is true because, you know, being a part of this series and just being a part of TNF Studios just makes me super, super happy to be on this journey with them. And, you know, if I could, I would do this all over again. It's so fun.
Already with reading how far we are in the scripts, I'm already at the edge of my seat because it's always this constant, will he be found out about this double live and what's going to be happening to the characters in the background, as well as kind of watching Jose kind of traverse this without getting caught.
Miguel, definitely Miguel. He's such a cool character. I just love him. Plus, to me and Fresherr, he has this sentimental value because he has appeared in every single one of the series as a background character, and ever since Outbreak, Fresherr wanted to make him a main character. So what we're doing now is we're making him an actual main character in Mystery Lies, and it's just so cool to see him finally come to life as we originally wanted him to.
No one in particular, actually. I think all the characters are pretty interesting so far. I like Raquel. No particular reason, I just like her.
I like them all. I can't really choose one.
My favorite character in the series thus far would actually have to be Camila. I very much enjoy her determination and her work and how hard she is working with the case, as well as kind of sitting back and wondering and making up my own theories of, oh, how will she react when she finds out about Jose, or will she find out about Jose?
My favorite character, even though I voice Jose, who is the main character, is probably Miguel. Miguel is just such a funny and honestly comedic relief in the series, and his voice actor is also just really talented and really expresses his energy really well. Like, even I probably can't pull that off. It's crazy.
Ooh, my favorite character right now is probably a tie between Miguel and Belinda. They just have like a certain like vibe to them that really like draws you in and makes you like kind of interested in what they're gonna say next. I think even just by looking at some of the art so far, you can already see.
I would have picked Jose. Jose for me has one of the most interesting character designs when it comes to all of his different versions and clothing. He is the first character that I made HD for this new series, and my first thought was, wow, this character looks so awesome, and I was really proud of how it came out and when I was finished, and that stands out for the rest of the characters, of course.
Jose. I really loved like the character's personality and the fact that it's like two jobs, two roles.
Probably Raquel. Yeah, Raquel is a really good character. I don't actually know much about her really and her character, but I feel like she would be one of those good characters, and I have a feeling that she probably won't make like a significance in the story, like she won't be around that much, which is fine because she can be the underdog, you know. But I don't know, she gives me a good vibe. I really like her vibe. I love her character, like how the character looks and whatnot.
I feel like I relate to Jose in the sense of his confidence and cockiness that he has. He's one of those, you know, smooth type people who just wherever he goes and whenever he talks to someone, he just screams confidence. And I feel like that's something I can relate to because I myself have a similar sense of confidence that he has. And it's really hard to take that away, and that's what I really like about playing Jose.
I do believe that me and Raquel do have some similar traits. We're both kind of the person that's shy, wanting to sit further back, but also being kind of the center of attention. The way I'm kind of viewing this is I always grew up as a theater kid, and I loved being the spotlight, even though I was never the one to get any lead roles, while Raquel is also being this part of a news station and being that center of attention and getting publicity that way.
Yes and no, probably maybe not. But I'd say when I voice a character, it doesn't match to me really. So probably not, no.
I would say that it's getting to hear from and to see the studio, getting to spend some time together. It's a part of the process which I really enjoy. Plus, I really like to see how the visuals are turning out while we're still recording them.
One of my most favorite things when it comes to working with the studio, and it's about body acting sessions. I have been a part of for both series, from season 1 and season 2 of In Your Arms, and now for this upcoming series. And I really enjoy it. I love to work with everyone that is on the team and to see the series coming to life within visuals and seeing how everything in the series will go down and how it will look like when the final product is made.
My favorite thing about body acting sessions, probably it's really fun, and there's a lot of very interesting moments that come out of it, and a lot of very interesting quotes.
Having fun and making fond memories with the crew.
These body acting sessions are just so, they're so fun. They are so fun. I love hanging out with the body actors. I love hanging out with Fresherr. I love hanging out with Thainmer. Oh, it's so much fun. I love it. It's something that I actually look forward to. I love the crazy things that people say. I love how it can be a little chaotic at times. And
Let me remind you.
it's very fun, and we kind of mess around a bit.
Hannah, what's happening?
And it's very enjoyable, I must say. I also really enjoy seeing Tommy and his camera angles, and it's so good. It's so good. Just seeing how Thainmer films for the series, because he shares his screen on Discord so everyone can see. And some of the camera angles that he be working, holy, that is mad. That is mad. It's insane, and he's just crazy with it, and he has a talent. And I hope he runs with it, because it's amazing.
So, Mystery Lies is by far my favorite project to work on. I really like the perfect combination of drama, romance and action. The characters are really realistic and not sugar-coated at all. The editing is far better, so as the skins, it has been a huge improvement since we started creating this kind of content. I can't say anything bad for the crew either. We have some veterans from previous project, and we have so much highly motivated people to work with. To be honest, I'm so excited to see the outcome and how everything comes together.
I'm most excited about seeing how you guys react to the series, since I think it's going to be a shock. It's something completely different from In Your Arms, and it's packed with stuff that you most likely don't expect, so I'm really looking forward to putting the series out.
A good example of this is how I feel most of the art for this series so far has a much darker color scheme and just this kind of vibe that is completely different to the art before it. I think a really good example of this is the image of Jose, where you can really see the duality of him. I'm really excited to see how the series plays out, especially seeing all the passion that Tommy and Vesco are putting into it. It makes you really excited to see the finished product.
It's the entire reaction that the series will get from all of our wonderful viewers. Everyone in the studio is working really hard on this series to be enjoyable for everyone, and to also see what people think is better about the series than the last one.
I'm really excited to see the dynamic between him and his girlfriend and all these other characters that he meets, kind of what type of relationships will form and what type of issues it will create and how he gets out of them. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. And honestly, again, going back to what I said earlier, it's a complex series, so y'all are in for one interesting ride.
To be quite honest, I am excited to see myself or hear myself in this series. This is probably one of the first projects I've been a part of, and I'm also excited to kind of see how it goes about and how people react to it, because I genuinely am loving the series thus far with what I've read. I've shown all my friends the trailer, I've even showed my family the trailer, and getting excited for everyone else who's a part of the vocal cast as well as artists and body actors. I'm very excited to see the end product. of each episode, or and predict the series as a whole.
Just to see how things will play out, like whether it'll be in Jose's favor in the end or not, like if he'll get found out.
Probably the story progression. You know, I purposely don't read the scripts because I wanna get a first time reaction. I feel like when you read the scripts, you know, it's not the same because you're like, oh, I know this is gonna happen and this and that. But when you see it for the first time, it is just a completely different experience, and it's very enjoyable that way. So I'm so excited for the story to progress.
Probably has interesting stories throughout in season, which is really exciting.